guess what? Talking about Gaurs City, we today bring you face to face with Manoj Gaur, Managing Director, Gaursons India, to take us through some of the key projects from this group. I mean, the delivery track record of the group has been pretty good in NCR, and therefore we feel confident of asking him to join us on Launchpad today. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Now, let me start with, I've heard you speak with a lot of pride in terms of the amount of or number of flats that you've delivered in the past 3 years. Let's start with that and your total delivery track record.
I think if you sum up the total, it's crossed almost 40,000 properties. But in last 3 years, it's around 20,000 plus properties.
So 40,000 flats you have delivered and 20,000 in the
last 3 years only.
Last 3 years alone. Okay. All right. Do you want to run us through some of your key ongoing projects now, which are first-time home buyers can buy, which are affordable, Manoj?
I think the Gaur City and Gaur City 2 and Yamuna Expressway, Gaur Yamuna City.
Okay.
These three townships, I think the facilities-wise, the cost-wise, is the most affordable segment. And you will find a lot of common areas, a lot of public areas.
So let's start with Gaur Siddhartham. I think that's the first project which is ongoing. It's in Ghaziabad.
Yes,
what is the price range of this project?
I think that is all flats are less than 60 square meter. The price is between the 30 lakh to 40 lakhs. Very affordable, very location-wise is very prime. You have two metro stations adjacent to this project. One is the Ghaziabad, one is the Sector 62 Noida.
So location is very
Location is and NS24.
Okay.
Located on the NS24. I think location-wise and the price-wise, that is one of the best projects.
I'm also looking at price. It's truly an affordable project. All right. Let's look at the Gaur City one. You had started talking about Gaur City. This is in Greater Noida West, Noida Extension, which was earlier spoken about. Price range here is, I can see, from 14 lakhs to 75 lakhs. So there are all configurations.
Yes. I think if you combine both Gaur City and Gaur City 2, total number of units on 29,000 families. And already more than 16,000 families already residing in that both townships. Yeah. And we have launched two sectors, 7th Avenue and 14th Avenue, which have a very flexible area price-wise and the payment plan. A lot of benefits are going on, and due to the festival season, a lot of schemes are there, so anybody can go and check.
Go and buy. So you are offering a special festival scheme as well for home buyers. Is that so? That's Gaur City, Greater Noida Extension, or Greater Noida West as it's called. Okay, finally, let's come to Yamuna Expressway. There's been some traction in that market, some interest returning. I mean, there was Jaywar announced some interest return, but again, the plans are, for Jaywar at least, they've been put on hold. But what's the market looking like?
In last quarter, we got a very good response. More than 500 crore rupees property we sold in that project only.
In just Gaur Yamuna City?
Gaur Yamuna City.
My goodness. All right. And how are the prices?
Major attraction is airport, you can say. There are a lot of investors or the NRIs. A lot of NRI shows a very big interest in that property. So we have a very segment like villas, plots, and
so there's something for everybody here. I can look at it, the 29 lakhs to 2 crores. That's the sort of price range that you can buy into. So you can buy a villa, which would be expensive. You can buy a plot, or you can buy an affordable house. All right. What's the brand promise, Manoj, of your company?
On time, every time.
On time, every time. Simple. Very few of the developers are able to give me 3 words, but aapne to do mein bol diya. All right. So very quickly, what's the stress buster? It's not an easy business. I know you've got a smile on your face, but it's a tough business.
If you are doing your work properly, delivering on time, I think कोई बहुत ज़्यादा stress नहीं है. But फिर भी अगर कभी कोई stress होता है तो friends, family, parties, and holidays is the
best stress buster. Amongst all the projects you've delivered, and I'm looking at the number, there are about 30 projects in residential and 20 in commercial that you've delivered. Would you be able to pick your favorite one? Like it's like picking a favorite child.
I think Gaur City, the township.
The town.
Is my favorite one.
In Greater Noida West.
In Greater Noida.
All right.
It's a complete your own word. Our caption is like your own word. You will get everything, like right from the housing project to the temples to the garden,
it's to the complete
school,
living.
The school, the mall, the multi-level parking. You will get every petrol pump to all sorts of things on the walking distance.
Okay. Final. I asked this of developers and builders. I mean, looking at India's architectural history, what's your favorite monument?
I think अगर कभी मौका मिले तो कनॉट प्लेस को रिपीट करना चाहेंगे. I think कनॉट प्लेस जब भी मैं जाता हूँ तो
that's favorite architecture.
That's favorite architecture. With a few changes, but the designing, the architecture, I like that.
All right. Manoj Gaur, thank you very much for joining us today. Well, we are going to slip into a short break. Remember our simple email ID, home@nw18.com. In case you need data-backed advice on property transactions, you can dial in or write to us.